Good day, Scorpio viewers. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like, subscribing to my channel, and also for hitting that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I go live or post new readings. It's just shuffling for the overall energy for the Scorpio collective for love and romance in August 2026. So let's see what goes on with love and romance. Overall energy, spirit, for the Scorpio collective. Love and romance, spirit. Thank you. Love and romance. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have karma, consequences, cause and effect, and depths. We have apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. And then we have loyalty. Oh, puppy chops. We have trusting, reliability, and believing. All right, so I do feel like there is some kind of closure you're getting. A debt that's being repaid to you because somebody needs forgiveness. They're coming back into your life to get that closure. They want to be understood, is what I just got. They are finally taking accountability for their acts. And it's going to be a bittersweet return, is what I just heard. They wish things could have gone differently back then, but they didn't know. They actively weren't there. Maybe it was because of a substance. Maybe it was because they weren't self-aware. Maybe because they were emotionally immature. But whatever the reason is, they treated you that way because they just didn't know any better. And I'm not making excuses, but they just didn't know. They hadn't learned yet. And I know that's a crappy thing, but it's true. We're not all on the same level at the same time, which is why things don't work out. If you're on a higher level and you're dating somebody who is on a different level, it's hard to, you don't want to sink down to their level. So you hope they rise up to yours, but that doesn't always happen. But this is going to open a path for you to be able to trust people again, for you to believe in love again, for you to finally be like, I feel like this person really scarred you. You were really jaded. And this act of apology and your act of forgiveness, that's the key. Being able to forgive is what's going to help you move on. You're going to be able to trust again and to get into relationships again and be able to put your guard down and open up to people. And it's going to be a really good thing for you. Now that sounds very specific. So obviously it may not resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I am shuffling for another oracle deck to see what it says here. For the overall energy, spirit, I'm shuffling for the Scorpio collective. Shuffling for the Scorpio collective for August 2026 for love and romance. Thank you. Can I get one more, spirit? Our first card is decision. It's time to decide about the relationship. So maybe you have been pivoting on the fence, as they say, regarding where you stand in this relationship. Is it what you want? Do you see a future together? Are you walking the same path? It seems like decisions, heavy decisions, hard decisions need to be made. Okay, one more shuffle, I was told. Thank you. That was it. Okay, and lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So that's why a lot of people come into our lives to teach us spiritual lessons, not just romantic partners, but friends, sometimes family are there to teach you lessons. So it looks like maybe you've learned the lesson from this person. They've taught you everything that you needed, and maybe it's time to move on. All right, or maybe you're going through that right now. You're asking, why is this person in my life? Why, like, what was the point? That could be it. Learning that lesson and taking it with you to the next relationship. Knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want. Knowing how you don't like that feeling when somebody does something. These are all lessons we're learning with every single relationship that we go through. And it could be about how you handle things. How you reconcile a fight. It's different things that we learn with every single relationship. So that might be the lesson. It might not be what you want to hear, but it is how you handle things and the lessons that you can take away from each relationship. And that, like I said, not just romantic, but every relationship. All right, Spirit, so I'm shuffling for the Scorpio Collective for their greatest good. For love and romance for August. Now, this reading is good until the middle of September. So remember that when I'm pulling these messages. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Woo! Whoa! All right, Scorpio, we got some flyers. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups in the challenge position. And then these two came out together, and I was told to read them together. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers here. I feel like there's going to be somebody coming in or might already be in your life who you are going to see great abundance with, Scorpio. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody's with an immature energy is also leaving your life. This card is in the reverse. I feel like maybe you chose, because the Lover's card was also called the Choice back in early tarot. So it's like, I feel like maybe there could have been a choice, and one of these choices is piecing out. They're leaving. I feel like it was an immature energy anyway, and you're way more suited for the choice that you've made. All right, and then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, which means that I feel like maybe you've been distracted with, these choices. And now you're trying to put your full energy into this pairing right here. It's funny because it's falling right over the loyalty card. So I do feel like this person is going to be a loyal connection for you. And it's going to be successful. All right, so let's pull some more cards for the Scorpio Collective. Thank you. We have the 8 of... this is the Strength card, number 8. So I feel like somebody has lacking self-confidence. Somebody is feeling like timid is the word I just heard. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like somebody might not be being honest with you. Maybe because they're timid to tell you the truth here in a situation. I feel like somebody wants to come forward with some kind of information, and they're too timid to tell you the truth. That maybe they're afraid of your reaction. I feel like they're afraid they may ruin things. And this could be even, I just heard that it could be like maybe a friendship that this person wants to become more, and they're afraid that they're going to ruin things. So they've been withholding these feelings from you because they don't want to ruin the friendship that you have or the existing relationship that you have. Thank you, Spirit. We have self-care. Okay, time to, if nobody else is pampering you, it's time to pamper yourself. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, making sure that you're getting plenty of exercise and water, you're staying hydrated, going for, you know, checkups with your doctor. I don't know why I never give doctor updates or anything like that. So that's interesting that came out. Checkups with your doctor. Some of you might need that for something, or if you have scheduled appointments, make sure you stay on top of them. For some reason, that's going to be important. Taking care of yourself is very important for the month of August, and it's going to bring in the energy that you need to move forward and find your romance. All right, thank you so much, Scorpio, for hanging out with me. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribe. I hope this reading helped you, and I'll see you here next time. Bye.